Welcome back. I'm Tyler Blount with your sports. With March Madness right around the corner, the Florida State men's basketball team defeated Boston College yesterday 74-70. Let the madness begin. The men's field of 64 teams isn't quite finalized, but we know who will be involved. Staying on the hardwood, all tickets have been punched for the trip to North Texas. The lone 1 seed left, the Florida Gators clipped the wings of the Dayton Flyers. Starting the second half down by double digits, the Dayton Flyers began hot from deep. They converted on consecutive threes by Deshaun Pierre. After a Gator score from Patrick Young followed by another Pierre score, the Gators' Scotty Wilbekin hit a three, but a late Flyer layup cut into the Gators' lead. Still only down single digits, the Flyers faltered and threw away a chance to continue dancing. Florida won by 10 points and now is headed to their first Final Four in 4 years. Moving to the West Final between the Wisconsin Badgers and Arizona Wildcats. Aside from an early layup from Wildcats' Hollis Jefferson, it was a barrage of threes in the second half. After a Frank Kaminsky three, Nick Johnson followed with his own three. But the Badgers leading late by 2, Nick Johnson shot and missed, but teammate Hollis Jefferson was there to catch his mistake and slam it home. Wisconsin had one final stab at glory, but missed, forcing overtime. In OT, the Badgers used their big man to get a lead early. But once again, the Wildcats had a chance to win in the end via Nick Johnson. Johnson again missed, sealing the win for Wisconsin. After trailing all game, the Connecticut Huskies mounted a comeback against the Michigan State Spartans in the second half. They were able to start the second half on a 6-0 run. Spartans got Gary Harris hit a three, then was followed by a pair of Huskies. Shabazz Napier made threes, one from the top of the key and the other from the corner. Down late, the Spartans' Keith Applin connected on a high glass bank shot to pull within 2. But after that shot, it was all Huskies till the end, when they won 60-54. The Huskies will move on to play the streaking Florida Gators in the Final Four. Connecticut was the last team to beat Florida before the Gators' 30-game win streak started. Just 48 hours after taking down the defending champs, the Kentucky Wildcats took on runner-ups from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. After a Julius Randle slam to put Kentucky ahead, the Wolverines found their shooting stroke and to keep pace. Following a Michigan corner three, another Wolverine hit a three to tie the game at 47. With the slam from Michigan, then a Randle power move for 2, the final game for the Final Four spot in Arlington heated up. Alex Porter slashed to the basket to put his team ahead, but yet another Wolverine three connected. But after a scramble for points that tied the game, freshman Aaron Harrison shot and made a three with only seconds left that won the game. Straddling the tournament line late this season, the Florida State Seminoles basketball team bubble burst over the weekend. Staying with the same school but on a different field of play, tomorrow marks Pro Day 2014 for many Florida State Seminole football players. This will be an opportunity for those Seminoles that didn't get a chance to showcase their skills at the NFL Combine last month. The Seminoles will be working out 13 players for NFL scouts who attend. After a disappointing 3-9 season last year, the Florida A&M Rattlers football team is back on the field. The Rattlers will look to improve on the positives of last year and also correct their mistakes. Starting quarterback Damian Fleming is looking to command his offense even more in his senior season. Fleming, although, will be brought back slowly as he's coming off an injury from last season. Spring practices begin today at 3 p.m. Crossing the tracks, the reigning champion Florida State Seminoles are also in the midst of spring practices. The Noles started practicing last week inside the Albert J. Dunlap indoor facility. The annual Guarded and Gold game will take place on April 12th at 3 p.m. After leading his team with a 29.6 scoring average, FAMU DRS guard JT Escobar is starting to reap the benefits of a great season. From the court to the diamond, the Mercer Bears clawed Florida A&M Rattlers 3-0 yesterday. The Bears scored 3 runs at the top of the 6th. This was the first of a 2-game series. The teams are in the middle of the second game right now. FAMU hopes to even out the series today. The Rattlers have a doubleheader this weekend against Savannah State. The Houston Rockets were too hot for King James in the Miami Heat last night. James Harden and the Rockets blasted off in the fourth quarter, making the final score 106-103. After getting their closeout game against the Georgia Bulldogs canceled, Florida State will turn its attention to a trip to Tampa. The Seminole baseball team will take on the New York Yankees. Florida A&M split their weekend series with visiting Jackson State. Their first game finished in 13 innings with the Rattlers winning 7-6. But in the nightcap, JSU took the win with the score of 8-6. That game also went to extra innings. That's reigning Rookie of the Year Damian Lillard teamed up with rookie guard Trey Burke to take home the trophy. Lillard started both rounds going first to get his team out to a quick lead, but in the championship round, he was slowed by missed jump shots. But he wasn't the only to falter on the jump shot portion. Teammate Trey Burke also did. But in the end, the two worked well together, winning by the smallest margin ever, 0.1 seconds. Moving to the main event, the All-Star Game. The night began celebrating the birthday of NBA legend Bill Russell. A game notable for no first-half defense saw an array of dunks from both teams. Switching to the men's bracket after a weekend of action, we are now down to the sweetest 16 teams left. In the South, the focus will shift to Memphis, Tennessee. The first of two double-digit bracket busters, the Dayton Flyers, pulled out a close win over the Syracuse Orange, winning 55-53. After going back and forth all night with no lead bigger than 5 points, Flyers guard George Seibert hit a three that seemed to put the game out of reach. But a couple of Tyler Ennis layups with Syracuse back within striking distance. After Dashawn Pierre missed free throw, Ennis had a shot to win from three, but he missed, sealing the deal for Dayton. Lady Rattler hooper Jasmine Grice is literally stealing the spotlight. Grice currently is the NCAA Division I leader in steals this season. She has 101 steals in 27 games with 3 games to go. If Grice does finish as the nation's steal leader, she will join fellow Lady Rattler greats Shelly Boston and Natalie White as the only Rattlers to lead the nation in steals. Donald L. Tucker Center will be packed tonight for a key ACC matchup between the hometown Florida State Seminoles and visiting Tar Heels of North Carolina. Although the Noles are 5 games over the 500 mark on the season, they still have a losing record in ACC play at 6-7. Florida State will be looking to ride the winning wave from another North Carolina team they beat over the weekend, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. That'll do it for your sports. Back to you ladies at the desk.